It was just like every other year. We are moving. In my life, we had moved 5 times. I was getting tired of moving every other year, yet I was still optimistic about finally settling down and staying there. Thankfully, we did, and I broke my record of staying in one house for over 2 years. And here I am, living life, having a good time until lockdown. I personally thought we would get over lockdown pretty quickly, but here we are in lockdown and everything is pretty bad. You can't hang out with friends, you can't play soccer, tennis, or practically any sport, so it is pretty gritty. I know. Unemployment is bad. The stock market is down, and yet I still think it's great, or good at least. But it also is helping climate change, and crazy things are starting to happen. People in India can finally see the Himalayas after untold amounts of years. That shows us how much has happened in only a few weeks. Now think about how much we could accomplish in a year. The 2 main players in climate change are transportation and factories. Transportation has been cut down tremendously because people aren't using public transportation in cities, causing these and unnecessary travel in most places to decline. Now I know we can't go to Disneyland or Six Flags, but if we kept doing stuff like that, we would have slowly killed our planet. If this disease didn't happen, climate change would still be ignored for a long time, probably causing irreversible damage to the planet, causing more pollution-made deserts, and more places would be like the Sahara, making more places uninhabitable, making cities and colder places even more packed, and starting the cycle all over again, because we would have to use more CO2 for bigger city populations. But the Earth played its trump card against humanity and pollution, a deadly virus forcing people to stay at home, use less public transit, and causing pollution to go down as a whole. In the last few weeks, China, known for its CO2 emissions, dropped 18%. But if we don't switch to renewable energy soon, that number might flatten out and keep going further up. Hopefully, when this pandemic ends, people might want to switch to renewable energy, seeing how much CO2 levels went down in only a few weeks. Little switches to renewable energy will make big differences. Almost all experienced scientists think the coronavirus effect on climate change won't last for that much longer. And if you still want to breathe fresh air in cities that isn't full of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, please start switching to renewable energy. It doesn't have to be big changes, just little things that collectively make a big difference. Thank you. I'm George Firestone.